چطورید بچه‌ها؟ خوش اومدین به رادیو اکتیو زون. این اولین ویدیوی من با ریل پل میکس حضوری. خیلی خوشحالم از یه جنایی که با هم داریم حضوری ویدیو رو ضبط می‌کنیم. از یه طرفم ناراحتم به خاطر صحبتایی که می‌خوایم توش بزنیم. چند تا ویدیو دیگه هم قراره که با هم بگیریم، مثلا چنلمون پخش میشه و ویدیوهایی که یکم حالا جنبه فان‌تر داره فعلا موکول میشه به زمان درستش واسه پخش. اما how are you doing, brother?
Hey, I'm doing good, man.
It's the first time
Yeah,
seeing
man.
Yeah.
Hey, look, man, it's been so long, you know what I'm saying? You guys
Yeah.
been seeing us, together doing collabs, like, through, like, Zoom and wherever, and you guys enjoy that. So we decided, we got to come together at some point, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is the realest motherfucker I've ever met, you know what I'm saying?
He is real Pel Mix, man. Real Pel Mix.
So, he came to visit me, you know what I'm saying? So, like, that's a big deal for me, and I really appreciate that. So when we're doing a video, basically, I think you already explained everything to you guys. So, yeah.
So today we're going to talk about the current situation, as you probably know, that's going on in Iran. Right. And I just have a few questions for you. First of all, thank you so much for playing your role in this. And I see you participating, having stories on, and as a non-Iranian, it means a lot to me.
Yeah.
How did you find out about this whole thing, and what was your first reaction, basically?
I mean, for me, the way I kind of find out, it was more it's I don't know, the way the Iranian for my fan base is they're very active, you know what I'm saying, and the way how strongly that they are that active, it gives me quick awareness on what is going on. It was so fast, you know what I'm saying. I was not expecting it, just came out of nowhere, and I was like, wait, what the heck is this that I'm
You didn't know anything about
I didn't know
before
nothing
that.
about it before.
And then, so your very first impression was through your fans.
Yeah, it was through my fans. They just sent me a video, and I was like, is this like a joke, or because people can just send you random stuff, and I've come across so many videos like that. It's just people just send you random stuff just for the fuck of it.
Yeah.
And then somebody sent me the video of Mehsaaminyi in the hospital. I was like, what is this? So I didn't really understand what that really means. And I went deeper into it, and I started reading comments. Some people be wondering, how come did I understand Farsi? But I don't understand Farsi. Instagram give you a way for you to translate, languages. So when I start reading people's comments, I'm like, oh shit, what is going on? Then I saw, Yazdan even made a post on his page, and I was like, okay, I think there's something serious going on.
And then I saw him that he's being active, and I was, you know what, let's do a reel together. And we made an awareness video. A collaboration post, and then I think that helped your non-Iranian audience to just to know what's going on.
Because things like that, I can't be quiet about it.
I mean, some people choose to be quiet. Even some Iranian celebrities are choosing to be quiet, which in my opinion is very fucked up. When did you actually find out about the severity of this? You probably saw, okay, so this girl died at this time, but when did you actually find out that, oh shit, this is actually real? They're going for a revolution.
When I started seeing a whole lot of spam about it. It was so big on social media, and
literally every story you tap on.
It got to a point that my whole Instagram feed was just about that. There's no
non-stop.
You know how you follow people on Instagram for certain purposes. You know what I'm saying? But it's it got to a point that you don't even see those feeds as much no more. All you see just Iranian stuff.
And that was something I'm proud of, the whole Persian rap community, because everyone together decided to just post about that situation and just ignore everything else, all the beefs, all the the albums they're making, they're just putting them on hold.
I'm actually very proud of the artists that actually stood up to speak on this and make music about it, because it's you literally dropped your own fucking dreams, you know what I'm saying? Your dreams, your work, your goals, and everything. You dropped it for the
and
purpose.
It's tough. Some people might not realize, but when your whole life is about making an album, and you're so excited to drop it and see people's reaction, but you choose to hold on it.
Just to support.
It's very big. Actually, my next question. Continue. You want to say?
I mean, because also with this artists, I look at what they do as the way that they feed themselves. You know what I'm saying? That's how they make their money. That's how they eat. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
In order for somebody to say, I'm going to starve just for the sake of what is going on in Iran, I feel like that's a really big deal. Because for people to drop their work and everything, you know what I'm saying, just to focus on what is going on in Iran. I feel like that's a really huge deal, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's not
As a
just like
support.
1 week or two. It's been like almost 4 months now.
Yeah.
And it's tough. Like it's
And it's still going.
It is still going, and like it's artists, it's like YouTubers, the content creators,
Right.
Instagrammers, like everyone who's doing like social media stuff. Or I wouldn't say everyone, but like most people.
Yeah.
They're just using that platform to increase awareness, which is very like impressive. My next question is actually about like the rappers too. How do you think rappers can help with this situation?
I feel like the spread of the awareness, I see a lot of rappers do it.
Yeah.
And I think there's some rappers that don't even bother to even speak. Like some that I noticed by myself that I don't need to speak out no names or anything. You know? It's just me noticing those stuff. But I feel like the way they can help is just, you know, just spreading the awareness. And, you know, if I feel like the collaboration as well, like artists coming together and make like a huge song that is gonna be like a big deal. Because there's been songs that's been made, like so many songs by so many artists that's like singles, some are collabs. But I feel like if artists like come together, you know, all around, all artists that have done a lot of collabs together, they all come together and be like, you know what, let's make a song that is like, you know, that's like, it's gonna be, we're gonna put a lot of work into it and try to bring in a huge awareness, you know what I'm saying, throughout the whole fan base together and push out a message in a stronger way. I feel like that will, it's gonna have a huge impact, you know what I'm saying, a very, very huge impact. That's, I kind of like look at it in that type of way, you know, looking through like
100%. Like you see artists that like, they have a beef or they don't, at least before that, you don't see any collaboration with them.
Right.
But because of this situation, they're coming together. They're putting the beef aside or the diss tracks aside to just show that like we are united.
Right.
Now people have to be united so we get to our goals.
Definitely.
And how do you see the movement right now and then the future?
Right now, I feel like with the way that it's going, you know, like, and they, you know, the way that it's going right now, I feel like it's going pretty well, you know, and I feel like in the future, like I saw this one guy talking about like the youngins are gonna rule, you know, the future generation. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I feel like it's gonna be a better, you know, version.
Completely different.
Completely, even better than the first time when Iran used to be good before the Islamic regime came in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it's gonna be way better. It's gonna be like higher off the roof. And I feel like that is something that we should all strive for. You know what I'm saying? For the sake of, you know, Iran. You know what I'm saying? For the freedom. You know what I'm saying? I'll be very happy for that because I can't wait to see that.
Dude, when it happens, you have to go to Iran.
Bro,
we should go to Iran together.
I want to go to Iran so bad, bro. And it's crazy how like before this whole thing happens, like I've had questions that, you know, even what's it called, the Mino B-Box?
Yeah.
They asked me, they were
Shout
like,
out to them, by the way.
Shout out to Mino B-Box. Like they asked me, they were like, oh, would I love to visit Iran? And I was like, I would love to. But I heard, you know, that there's a situation with Iran where it's like, you know, women and, you know, and even the people of Iran are not being treated well.
And that was before this whole thing.
That was before this whole thing. And that kind of scared me because like I travel places with my woman, you know what I'm saying? And I don't want to go to Iran and I see my woman being treated in a certain way.
Definitely.
I would do some things that I would, you know, I might fuck my shit up for that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like I don't want to take a risk that I know is going to end up messing, you know, my whole future up, you know what I'm saying? So I have to be patient.
Act smart,
And it's crazy that as soon as that question was asked, it was like 2 weeks later or 3 weeks later, this whole thing started. And I was like, imagine I already traveled to Iran at that time and this happened.
Yeah.
Like, then, because I don't want to seem like a guy that, you know, react to Iranian stuff. And people are asking me, oh, when are you going to come to Iran? And I'm like, oh, never, never, never. And then it's going to be like, damn, you're reacting to our stuff, but you don't even care about us, which is not true.
It is not true. I know him personally, and I know how like passionate he is about like Iranian culture.
Yeah.
It's just the whole thing that is going on right now. Yeah. And my last question is, compare this revolution right now, the current revolution, to the previous one, right? The Islamic Republic revolution. Obviously, like 44 years ago when it happened, there was no social media, there was no internet, or there was internet but not as big. Now we have the social media. Now we have like we have too many different ways to like increase awareness. Do you think that's a plus to this?
I think it's a plus. Like I think it's a really big plus. But the only thing that's kind of messed up is how people are responding to it. Like in my opinion, because it's like you can have all of this, equipment on how to spread awareness. But while you're spreading the awareness, like for me, I feel like the way that the world is responding to it, like it doesn't sit right with me. You know what I'm saying? Like action is better than speaking. Like I prefer action than just saying, oh yeah, we stand.
Dude,
with
I
the
see
people
on the news like Biden, or not even like Americans, like some European like politicians. We stand with Iranian women.
Yeah.
Show it.
Like,
you're not doing anything about it. Yeah.
That shit made no fucking sense to me. Because if you're saying we stand with Iranian women, but you're not taking no action, like, I'm sorry, bro. Voice only does a little.
Yeah.
Voice is just a way to
honestly, that can even like sound fake too.
Yeah.
Like you're just saying it just to say it, but if there's no action, that's just fake as fuck.
Exactly. Because like that shit, every time I see videos like that, I don't know, it just pisses me off. My voice is already about to start raising. Like it really like it gets me heated. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, you guys are in a position of power, you know what I'm saying? And you guys know so much about that position than we of the people.
Of course,
you know what I'm saying? That we do. So if you know your position of power, you know how you can move around to come together, like as a nation, worldwide, to take care of the situation that is going on in Iran. You know what I'm saying? But if I'm only hearing words, no action, I'm sorry, bro, I'm gonna be pissed off. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not helping. Yeah. It's not helping because we like you said, Iran has all the gadgets now, the social media and all of this stuff is big now. Awareness is out there. Yeah, it is a plus, but the action is not doing it. Like, the action is not there, and that's kind of fucked up because it's like months now.
Yes, we increased awareness. People are aware of it, but
I feel like the awareness is really high because I've seen multiple videos with millions, not 1 million, millions of views.
Yeah.
So it's like if multiple videos is getting all that type of views, that means the whole world, whole world is aware of what the fuck is going on by now. But they're not trying to do anything about it. That's why I'm saying, like, don't wait till it happens to you for you to feel like somebody needs to stand up. Because if it happens to you and nobody's sticking up for you, then you remember why they're not sticking up for you. Because you was not sticking up for nobody when people was, needed your help. That's why we all human beings. We all have feelings.
Yeah.
We all have feelings. We all have emotion. We all have families. We all have loved ones. And if you sit back and see other people's loved ones getting killed on the street, getting treated like shit, and you okay with that, you're a part of the problem. That's all it is.
Dude, that was good. That was good. Yeah. خیلی ممنون بچه‌ها که این ویدیو نگاه کردین. امیدوارم که ویدیوی مفیدی واقع شده بوده باشه و اینکه حتما برین و کانال پولومی رو سابسکرایب بکنید. دمش گرم واقعا که اینقدر اکتیو بوده. فکر کنم کسایی که فالوش میکنن تو اینستاگرام بدونن که چقدر هر روزی نشده که من استوریاشو ببینم، از خود من حتی بیشتر راجع به این قضايا داره استوری میذاره و سعی میکنه که دوستایی که ایرانی نیستن و حتی آرتیستای خارجی که فالوش میکنن، از الجزایر هستن، از کشور مختلف هستن و آگاهشون میکنه. حرف دیگه ندارم. لایک و سابسکرایب فراموش نشه تا ویدیوهای بعدی. زن، زندگی، آزادی.